JJ, Austin has the 16 assists and AD, the efficient shooting night. What was the action that was kind of working consistently throughout? It seemed like you guys are really able to get pretty good shots the whole evening.
We ran a ton of different stuff tonight. There was some early offense stuff that we got to with the two of them. There was some early offense stuff that we got to using some of their ducks, sort of a third party joining the party. But I just, it was less so what we ran, to be honest with you, and just our guys' willingness to pass. It was a big emphasis in our meeting today. It's been a big emphasis for the last, 7 to 10 days. It can be a simple game with some complex ideas, but we want to run, we want to pass, and we want to screen. And that's really what we've tried to emphasize, to have back-to-back games, 30 assists, 9 turnovers against Golden State, 33 assists and 11 turnovers tonight. Both those guys, just the willingness to be aggressive, but the patience to make the right play consistently and get guys shots. And I think our offense just had a nice flow to it. The big thing for us, I talked about it at halftime. Like those guys, they want to play pickup. They want to get the ball out, run, go one-on-one, get in the paint, get downhill, and they're really good. They're really good in that environment. And we did a better job in the second half. It wasn't perfect, but we did a better job of setting our defense. Did a better job of getting back. And we wanted it to be an execution game, and we executed on the offensive end.
You guys have had ups and downs, certainly this year, and your most recent stretch when you were struggling, Austin wasn't on the court. He was out with the pelvic injury. How was tonight another example of just what he means to the program?
Yeah, just the wiggle, the ability to touch the paint in the half court, the ability to get 2 on the ball. I mean, that's huge for us. And when we're stagnant and slow, we can't get 2 on the ball, and we have a harder time touching the paint, and we end up with a bad shot profile, and we end up in a lot of butter situations, and that's just not how we want to play offense. And Austin is vital to us being able to touch the paint. He's vital to us being able to get into the blender. And he was it's just big time tonight from him, big time.
Got a couple, JJ. Gabe talked about, or I'm sorry, Gabe went to the back at halftime, whenever that happened, I forgot. He took that big foul, from Sabonis.
Yeah.
Sorry. How is he doing? Is there any concern about this being a big picture issue?
So all I know is that there seems to be some sort of oblique issue from the hit from Sabonis, and there's no real update or timeline to give you until he gets further evaluated.
And along Dave's question in terms of Austin, he's a guy that, has the ability to orchestrate and dominate an offense on any given night. That's not always his role on this team. I guess, how do you best view what you want from him going forwards in terms of volume of offense versus his ability to sort of fit in around other great players?
Yeah, I don't think that tonight is like an aberration for what he can do when we're fully healthy. I don't view it that way. I think he is going to naturally take the second or third most shots most nights. I think he's naturally going to have the ball. He is the primary handler. He's naturally going to be involved in pick and rolls and dribble handoffs. When the season started, we would run, an ATO or 2 for him every game. We kind of got away from that for a while, and then he got hurt. But really just for us, a lot of the stuff we do to start halves and start quarters is all movement based, and he's a primary part of any movement stuff we do. So we started running more ATOs for him. The ATO to start the game, drain to 3. The ATO to start the third quarter, drain to 3. So I think the movement piece, and then also being able to be the primary handler. I think this is who he is to me. He can do this nightly. Maybe not 16 assists. I don't want to set the bar that high for him, but efficient offense, playmaking, scoring, shooting, all of that.
Good.
Fun game. Final score 132 to 122. The Lakers improved to 18-13, 5 games over 500. AD with 36 points, 15 rebounds and 8 assists. Austin Reeves, a career-high 16 assists to go along with his 26 points. And Rui pours in 4 more threes. He adds 21 points. The Lakers are in action on New Year's Eve when they host the red-hot Cleveland Cavaliers. Our pregame coverage begins at 5, takes you right up to tip-off at 6. By the way, LeBron will be 40. LeBron's birthday coming up on, is it Monday? It's coming up on Monday. Home of Lakers basketball. You can find it right here. More to come on Access. The Lakers complete the season sweep of the Sacramento Kings. We'll take you inside the locker room and hear from AD after the break.
Access Sports.
The Arrowhead play of the game. Reeves to AD for the alley-oop. Big game. One of Reeves' 16 assists on the night.
Sir. Yes, sir. Reeves has established that eye contact, kind of like when Rondo had with AD, the same as when LeBron has with AD. It's just you're just upset that Rob.
Well, there's a who wore it better thing going on Rob's
Yeah.
story. Big game, it's 81% to 19 in favor of Rob. I just thought that was a little
At
disrespectful.
least you got 19.
But look here, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You got 15 straight votes.
15 votes. Maybe the videos are working.
You guys vote in. It's on Rob's Instagram.
Yeah.
Vote for Chris McGee. He wore the suit better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't go for Bama.
Yeah, we can't go for that.
Yeah, I won't root for anybody that's.
Remember, personality
smacking-
matters as well. Don't just always fall for the looks. AD finished just 2 assists shy of a triple-double. Let's go inside the Lakers locker room. He's with Brez.
132 points for you guys tonight. That's the most in a non-overtime game. What was clicking for you?
For me?
The team.
Oh, for the team.
Yeah, everything.
We're just sharing the basketball. We had maybe 30 or more assists. Not sure the exact number, but 33 assists. Playing together, just having great offense. Guys are flying around, cutting hard, screening hard, doing what we're supposed to be doing, and the ball is popping. 41 in the first quarter. And the offense looks good. Kind of clean some things up, and guys are making shots. And obviously that helps. With the assists. We get into the line, and we're just playing for each other.
Your ankles seemed just fine tonight. What was the thought process? Were you going to play? Were you not going to play? That type of thing.
No, I was gonna play. Yeah. Ankle was fine.
Seemed like it.
Yeah.
You guys are trying to beat the Kings team for the 3rd time in like a week. Try to sweep the season series. Try to beat a team that just changed their coach, and so like that sometimes inspires accountability and extra effort from the players. What does it mean to be able to handle them the way you guys did?
Obviously we knew they were probably going to come in, with a little bit more energy. Anytime you get a coaching change, a trade, anything, it kind of brings new life to the team in a sense. And so we just wanted to, exceed their energy, exceed their physicality, and we did a good job of that tonight for the most part. 4th quarter, it was tough. Starting the 4th, but for the most part, I think we did a good job of, defending those guys and managing, the energy that we thought they would have coming off the coach change.
JJ said that in the 3rd quarter. You guys got off to a little bit of a bad defensive start. You kind of brought everybody together and shared your thoughts about that moment. What did you see? What did you say to inspire?
Yeah, I just told the guys that we just gotta, be better defensively. Obviously that, this team plays very fast, in transition. We were just scoring, we were just, trading buckets, and, we're not gonna be able to do that. we got to rely on our defense. So I just told everybody, like, yo, we got to defend. We got to lay our hats on defense. And, we just kind of locked back in defensively, start getting stops, to finish the third. And then, the fourth, happened again, where they came out and they had 8 points, I want to say, 8 points, I think, in a minute and 50. Which is unacceptable for us. So, that's when Jay called the timeout, and we came back in and just told the guys again, like, yo, we just got to get stops. Like, we're going to score. We can never we won offensively. We got to get stops, and we was able to lock back in defensively.
As a leader, for you to challenge a group like that and to have them respond, I guess, what does it say with the defensive identity of this team is starting to kind of put together a little bit?
I mean, it's easy for me just from the sense because they know I'm going to play defense. So you can't, get on guys or expect guys to do something when you're not doing it. So on the defensive end, it's easy for me to go to guys and, get on them or just tell them, what we need from them defensively, what we need from our group defensively, knowing that I'm going to, bring it, defensively as well. And the guys responded.
Andy, what do you take away from these 3 games the groups had to play without LeBron, and what can that mean moving forward if you all have to hold the fort down again?
I mean, next man up. I mean, when he's not playing or, any of our guys, not playing, there's always the next guy mentality. And, Gabe came in, to that starting lineup doing what he do, until he took a shot to the hip. But, everybody's, just stepping up, playing well, and that's what it takes, especially defensively because his voice, especially when I'm not out there, he's usually, directing everything in the second unit. So, that was missed, but, guys that, have stepped up tonight on the defensive end and got stuffed. And then offensively, we just try to, have the ball hopping around. So, just play, carefree basketball with making the right decisions.
As said, LeBron was out. Guys have to step up. Austin. Sorry. Just rest.
Stop doing that, man. Ain't nothing
Don't let him talk to you like that.
Oh my God, man. I love them. See how they treat me? They talk to me however, any type of way. It's like my kids, man. Kids talk to me anytime. Sorry.
So, yeah, that disrespectful guy.
Yeah.
He had 16 assists tonight. Tons more volume, ball handling. What did you see from him in terms of his comfortability in that space?
Yeah.
And I guess how much of this?
Yeah, I mean, he's making a lot of great reads tonight. Reading when to shoot the ball, when to get off of it, and make the right reads. And now it's when the ball is in his hands a lot, especially when Bron's out, especially in the first unit too. He's our playmaker. He's our point guard, and he had to take over more. When Gabe went out. So now, if D'Lo's not in the game, he's our primary ball handler. And, I try to do some pressure releasing, so he's not bringing it up every time getting pressure full court. But, he made some great reads tonight, career high 16 assists. Not sure if we're ever going to see that again, but, he was making the right reads and the right plays and, picking the spots on when to shoot, when to pass, and, just picking the defensive part off picking rolls.
Was that a flex we just saw from him? What was that?
From Austin? When you walk past?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what. I don't know. They always picking on me, man. So.
How dare they?
Will you get anything for LeBron for his 40th birthday?
Will I get anything? Damn, he just turned 40, huh? It is a big milestone. Probably get him a bottle of vino or something. Nice little. Ooh, I got a nice. Yeah. I got something. Thank you for reminding me. A bad friend. Yes, I will.
Thank you.
More to come on Access. Rui Hachimura, one of 5 Lakers to score in double figures. As the Lakers improve to 18-13 on the season, we'll hear from him after the break.